Welcome to Positive Energy with Crystals. My name's Hillary, and we're finally doing the Pendulum and Charms video that I've been talking about. So this is the system that when Summer from the Starry Descent did the Finding the Fate hashtag, when she did that and had the tarot prompts, I used my pendulums and the charms instead of tarot cards. And I kind of came up with my own system, and I love it, and I want to show it to you. Let's go over, these are all my pendulums. Let's go over them first. So this is my clear quartz pendulum, and I've never connected with it. It'll do like basic yes, no, but even then I don't know. We've just never bonded. And this is the only one that I bought online. All the other ones I have bought in person. So, if you're wanting advice on buying a pendulum, I would say buy it in person. This one just, I don't know. We've never connected. And I don't even remember what website I bought it from, but it's just, there's not much there. Anyway, so after that, a few years went by, and I thought, let's try this again. And I bought this Kambaba Jasper, and it's so pretty. Now this one it's dedicated to a specific entity that I work with. It's well, I was trying to do like some land spirit work, and I was getting some weird messages. And then after doing the Finding the Fae hashtag thing, I think it's actually a gnome. I have the name. I'm not going to say the name on here. Just, I didn't ask. I asked if it was okay to talk about him, but I didn't ask if it was okay to say their name. And they said it was fine. It was very enthusiastic. So, I think I was actually talking to a gnome before the Finding the Fae hashtag, which is pretty awesome. But that's what this one, he wanted his own pendulum. So that's all that this one gets used for. And then this one, this is my Tiger's Eye pendulum. Alright, I had to have an air conditioner break. So this is my Tiger's Eye. I use it to work with, I've got a white tiger guide. He prefers to send messages through dreams that are kind of weird that I have to figure out. Sometimes we will use the pendulum, but even then he doesn't like to talk much. He likes just to give me short answers that I have to figure out. He doesn't like to add the charms. He always says no. But he actually has given me some messages. I had to work for the answers, to Google a lot afterwards, but it's worked. And he chose the Tiger's Eye, and he said that that's all he wanted, that he didn't want anybody else communicating through it too. Then I've got my black tourmaline that I haven't worked with very much, but it's black tourmaline, and I love black tourmaline. And then we've got my amethyst, that this is the one that I used in the hashtag Finding the Fae. So if you watched those videos, you've seen this one before. And then my newest one is this smoky quartz marble style. This is my only marble style one. And then it's got, I can change out the chain if I want. It's got the feather charm on the end. This is my only one that's got a charm on it, and I like this one. Well, see, this is the first time I've actually used it. I'm going to use this one for this reading. And then I also have this, I haven't put it on a pendulum yet, but it's just I can switch it out. I haven't decided which one to put it on yet, but it took I ordered it off of Amazon and it took forever to get here. It took so long that I didn't receive it thing, and they gave me my money back, and then like weeks later it finally showed up after it took, you had to wait however many weeks for it to not show up for Amazon to give you your money back. But it was way after. So anyway, and then I've got my bag of charms here. This is my list of what I've designated these charms to mean because I can't always remember. And then we've got the pendulum board that my husband makes for me to sell in my Etsy store. I like the size. I know there's been a few people comment on my Etsy store that they think it's a little small, but I honestly like it this size. To me, it's easy to see where it swings, and I don't know. I've sold quite a few of them, and I've only had a couple of comments about it. But anyway, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I have a tarot spread. Oh, first of all, let me see. Not all layouts. I've played with this for a little bit, and not all layouts work for this. I don't know. I've picked one out. I don't know for specifically if this one's gonna work. If not, then I'll just stop, restart. So if you're seeing the wishing well, that means it worked on the first time. I found it on this. I'll go ahead and put it up here. I found it on Pinterest. It is from Emerald Lotus Divination, who also has a YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to put the link to her channel down below. She also does a lot of charm work too, so I'm taking that as a good sign that this will hopefully work. So like I said, I'm going to use my smoky quartz. Oh, I need to show you one thing. Where is it? Okay, so back to the crystal eyes thing. The shop that I shop at locally for my crystals now. She has these little bags, and if you buy one of these crystals, the bag comes with it. And it is perfect. I love this little bag so much. And I think, let's try the tiger's eye. Alright, and it's been getting warmer outside because we had to have another air conditioner break. So anyway, like I was saying, these awesome bags, the tiger's eye is the bigger piece, and I think it'll fit perfectly. I am considering switching all my pendulums to these little bags. I've got them all in their own bags because that helps. Oh, okay, if you open it right, it works good. It keeps them from getting tangled up. And she sells these little bags. I'm thinking about going and getting bags for my other crystals. Because right now I keep them, in these little organza bags. And it just seems like really bulky. The only thing is that I have to remember what is in what. So I may have to take them in and kind of match up colors. Right now I know that my smoky quartz is in this one. But we'll see. That's another trip to crystallize. I'll have to do that. Anyway, another thing real quick. So when I start doing the readings, if it's spelling something out and the air conditioner kicks on, I'm going to keep going until it's done. I'll try to talk over the air conditioner, and then I'll stop and wait for the air conditioner to shut off and then keep going. But if I'm in the middle of an answer, I'm not going to stop the video to wait for the air conditioner to stop. So anyway, let's bring up my spread here. So what I'm going to do, let me explain the process here. Whoops. So I will ask the pendulum the question, and now from where I don't know how to do this Maybe if I go to the side a little bit. Will that work? Now, I'll call out the letters. What you see the pendulum go to may be a little bit different than what I see. I'm going to go off of my view. So I'm looking more straight on and down a little bit. You're looking straight down on it. So your line of sight might, let me look, see, go to the M. Yeah, see, my point of view, that's going to the M, but with you, it looks more like L. Maybe M. Anyway. So then if it goes around like this, then I'll ask it if it wants to use the charms, and if it says yes or no, then I'll pull charms. Now, like I said, if the air conditioner kicks on during any of this, I'll just talk louder, finish the answer, and go from there. Because I'm not turning the air conditioner off. It's getting warmer. It's 11:30. I'll probably have to. This is my third video I've recorded today, so this will probably have to be my last. I think it's my last one anyway. But I probably should have stopped after the second one. But I was really excited to do this. What else do I need to do? Oh, I've got my journal here to write down answers. I'm a little bit nervous about doing this on camera. So, be nice, please. All right. Let's go with the first question. A wish I have that the universe wants to make come true. Oh, first, let's do this. Okay, before we start, we're going to ask the pendulum, show me yes, please. Thank you. Show me no, please. Thank you. I don't know how well you can see it. I need to figure out a different camera angle. Maybe if I turn it a little bit. Nope, because then that'll mess up my view. Okay, and anyway. So, what is a wish I have that the universe wants to make come true? Oh. M. Y. So my N O my N-O K N my N-O-K-N my N-O-K-N. Okay, so then we write down M Y K. Oh no, it was M Y N O K N. And then we Google it. Okay, so I had to take a little air conditioner break. So like, it's spelled out M-Y-N-O-K-N. And it made kind of a big deal about there being a space. So M-Y-N-O-K-N. And I Googled it, and there's some stock exchange stuff that didn't really fit, and it said it could be a typo for noon or something like that. But the one that kind of stood out the most was it's a type of communication device. So I took that as my communication device, a wish I have that the universe wants to make come true, my communication device. I think what it's the wish I have that the universe wants to make come true is that the pendulum works for this video, for this reading. Because I was so nervous about this working, that I've kind of been putting it off. And I considered practicing with this spread, but I thought, no, don't want to do that because then it's not real. So we're going to say that's what it was. So the next question. How does the universe want to fulfill this wish? So we're going to bring it up here. How does the universe want to fulfill this wish? N E O Neo, and that's it. All right, so bring the journal back. I need more space. I can keep the journal nearby. So it said N-E-O. So then we're going to Google. I have to do a lot of editing so you don't see all the boring stuff. All right, Neo, of course, from the Matrix, supports the next generation of tech leaders with the industry's best startup accelerator. So, how does the universe want to fulfill this wish? Let's go back. Fictional character of Matrix. Reed is a cyber criminal and computer programmer. Sometimes if you look at, oh, there's some are doing stuff. Sometimes if you look, like as soon as it said Neo, I was thinking of the Matrix. So sometimes that's kind of a sign to look at what I think of first. So I'll look at the Wikipedia page or something, or the definition, and just kind of go from there. Selected by the Empire is the 68th greatest movie character of all time. Neo is also anagram of one, a reference to his destiny of being the one. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go with the Matrix answer, but I think we need more clarification. So we're going to go to the charms. So, on how does the universe want to fulfill this wish, I need clarification on Neo, the one. Clarification on Neo. And I usually pull out 2 charms. Sometimes more come out, which is totally fine. Clarification on Neo. So we got the infinity sign. And the mermaid. Okay, this is getting weird. So, infinity sign, of course, always and forever. And why did I have the mermaid? Allure, mystery. It's always going to be a mystery. Alright, this video is going to be an editing nightmare. So, between the air conditioner breaks and editing out all the boring parts where I just sit there and stare at the paper. So the question was, how does the universe want to fulfill this wish? and it spelled out Neo. And the first thing I thought of was the Clover, lay down. The movie The Matrix. So I was reading the Wikipedia page for Neo, and it focused a lot on being the one. And so I asked for clarification, and I got the infinity sign and the mermaid. Did I show them up close? I don't think I showed them up close. So there's the mermaid and the infinity sign. So the infinity sign is always and forever, and the mermaid is allure and mystery. So I'm taking this is the one that's always going to have an allure to me. That this divination system, this is my go-to for stuff. Like if I participate in more of the stuff that Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension does on her page, that this is my system. That when I I will always come to this one because this is what I'm drawn to for work with these systems, or with the spreads and stuff. So I'm taking that as I'm gonna have to work with it a lot more, learn it, get more comfortable with it. What can I do to help make this wish a reality? I have a feeling I know. Alright. You know what? I'm going to move these. I shouldn't have bunched those up. That's going to be a huge mess. But we need space. Alright. Third question. What can I do to help make this wish a reality? What can I do to make this wish a reality? What can I do to make this wish a reality? Okay. Do you want me to use charms to answer? Okay. So, what can I do to help make this wish a reality? What can I do to make this wish a reality? What can I do to make this wish a reality? Oh, we have the Jesus fish. That's interesting. Okay. So when that happens, I really need more space. I need a desk. I'm going to do the little circle sign so I know that's what happened. And we've got the Jesus fish. And sewing machine. My dog is walking around because she's mad I don't have the fan on. Alright. So, okay. So, the Jesus fish in my system means, and this is the first time I'd ever drawn it, it's secrets kept hidden. And my little sewing machine is piece it together or problem solving. So, what can I do to help make this wish a reality? The wish of this system working is to take the secrets of this system, because I'm the only one that I've ever seen use this system. So there's nobody to go to ask questions about. You know, there's people that use pendulums and there's people that use charms, but I've never seen them put together. So I've got to put it together and do all the problem solving to figure this system out. Question number 4. How will I know when my wish comes true? How will I know when my wish comes true? M Y O N E. My one. My one. Alright, so it's spelled out. How will I know when my wish comes true? My one. So I'm going to associate it up here with how does the universe want to fulfill this wish? Okay. Okay. So this is why I don't do this on cameras, because little things kind of, they start to come together in my brain. You know what? Let's keep going, and I'll put it together at the end. So I know what that means, so I don't need clarification. So question 5 is, how can I help someone else's wish come true? How can I help make someone else's wish come true? T O V, so T-O-V T-O-V-O T-O-V-O-O D, T-O-V-O-O-D. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so the pendulum spelled out T-V-O-O-D, which to me that meant, I was pretty sure there's a space between the T-O and the V-O-O-D. Now, when I Googled it, most of it came up with voodoo, but I didn't even think of voodoo when it first came up. Adding the D, adding the D at the end, it kind of made it, to me, think of like a verb. Like, I'm supposed to do this, this action. So, another thing was VOO, V-O-O, is a vessel or vehicle of opportunity. So, how can I help someone else's wish come true? To use my, I took that as to use my system, and I'm assuming it means the pendulum and charm system. Which, okay, so here we go from the beginning. I don't know how good this video is going to be, or if it's going to be totally confusing. So a wish I have that the universe wants to make come true is that the system works, that my pendulum and the charms mixing together, that they come together and become a system that works. So that's my wish. How does the universe want to fulfill this wish? It wants to help me to make it the one, and to make it always draw me to it, to combine the pendulum and the charms and my pendulum board and stuff like that. So always make me come to it, because it's interesting and I want to figure it out. What can I do to help make this wish a reality? To put it together, to put the system together, to figure out all the kinks, to figure out the charm meanings to, and how to add them to it and how to work it and all that. How will I know when my wish comes true? When I realize that this is my system, that this is my one. I don't want to say that this is going to be my only form, because I love oracle cards. I love tarot cards, Lenormand. I like I like so many of the systems. I want to learn runes, but for some reason I just can't figure out runes. But I need to make this the one that I go to for when I need those definite answers, I guess. This is my go-to system. That when I need certain answers, when I do videos, I love watching the tarot videos, but I don't feel comfortable enough to do a tarot reading on my channel. But this I feel comfortable with. I've done it before. I'm doing it again. I'm still a little nervous about it, but I'm still comfortable. I figured this all out. And then how can I help someone else wish come true? I get to share it through my videos, or I don't know about doing readings for other people quite yet, because this is still, I'm still figuring things out. I love this, and it's it's coming together. So I guess, so my little wishing well layout here is, it's not what I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what to think. I wasn't expecting it to come back to focus on this system. I thought I was just going to use this system to work on something else in my life. I've got tons of goals. Getting a house. I thought it was going to be something about home, because that just seems to be my goal that I'm focused the most on. Maybe some health stuff like that. But no, it came down to I need to focus on the system. So one thing I did realize, though, this marble style pendulum, it's okay, but I think I like the other style of pendulum better. And now they're in a big knot. Okay, so here's my black tourmaline. I don't know, it swings better. And this one, I don't know, I think the bottom part and the top part aren't glued on completely straight or something. I don't know. So I really like this. I'm going to keep using this once in a while, but I think from now on, when I buy pendulums, it's going to be this style. I like this one. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'll keep using it, but this will be my style or shape. So I did learn that during this process. So I learned a lot today that I need to oh my gosh, this is so funny. The system that I sort of made up, because I took two different systems and put them together. I don't know if anybody's ever done this before. I've never seen anybody do this before. So I've been figuring it out a lot out on my own. But it looks like I need to do more. So if you want to see more of these videos, I don't know how bad this video is and choppy it's going to be, because that was interesting. I think I need to do a few things differently, like my journal. I need a bigger space. But I'll figure it out, because apparently that's what I'm supposed to do, is figure it out. So let me know what you thought. If you want to see more like this, if you've got layouts you want me to try, maybe if you've got questions I can try. I really don't know at this point what I'm going to do. I wasn't expecting that my wish was to focus on this. So I'm going to go process and think about things, and I'll see you next time.